Is Umai on Sun Princess worth the extra cost? Let's find out. Today we're taking you inside the full teppanyaki experience to see if it's worth it. And so here we are at the very hard to get teppanyaki, and that is because there are only 3 seatings per night. We are at the 5 o'clock seating. Please do feel free to pause the screen and look at the offerings here in cocktails and wines. And then here are the main courses. It's $45 per person as a cover charge here. And our little guy is actually going to eat from this menu. And the first thing to arrive to the table is the edamame. This will be followed by some miso soup.
Last one, okay? Goodbye. Thank you so much.
We wanted to just take some time to talk to you about teppanyaki. We are going to talk about how hard it was to get into that restaurant. I may have mentioned earlier in this series that we wanted to get a reservation for there. We tried really hard, and when we first looked, there was availability, and then when we went back to book, it was gone. And now we understand why. That's because there's only 3 seatings at Teppanyaki, I think 5, 7, and 9 roughly. And if you don't get into one of those, then you miss out. What you should do is, if you are wanting to go there and you can't get in, make sure that you find the place. This time it was Princess Live. Don't know if it'll be that on every cruise, but go into Princess Live, first day, see the dining staff, and see if they can help you get into teppanyaki. This is something that my mom really wanted to do. It's also the same, or I should say, it shares a space with the Umai hot pot. So let's talk about dinner at Teppanyaki. So that was a 4-course meal. Right away, they give everyone edamame and miso soup.
That's right, yep.
And the edamame I thought was good. I mean, it's edamame, but I felt it was a little spicy.
Okay, I was actually thinking it was a little bland. I didn't really taste the spiciness. I don't know where you got the spiciness from, but...
And then we also had the miso soup. So everyone got the edamame and the miso soup, and I thought that was just standard miso soup.
Yep.
Wasn't good, wasn't bad.
Yep.
Can you mess up miso soup? I don't think so.
You know, you probably liked it because to me, it was a little salty. It seemed like the same miso soup that I got in the buffet when they were doing the special noodle soup, where you concoct all of the different ingredients into the soup, and I thought it was the same base miso soup. But it was good. I thought it was good. Just a little bit salty, but it was really good.
The next course is where you could have a choice. You could have the seaweed salad, the fried pork, or a shrimp tempura. And there was only one shrimp on the shrimp tempura dish.
Right.
And that's what I got.
That's what I got as well.
The shrimp was good. The single shrimp was good. The pork, the little guy had that and ate all of his pork and some of Grandma's. So the pork must have been good.
But as for the shrimp, was a little soggy. It wasn't absolutely crispy like it had just gotten out of the fryer. I think maybe it was just sitting there for a little bit, waiting to be served, and that's why it might have been a little soggy.
Okay, so then the next course was the actual hibachi course. You could choose from any combination of the meats that they had there on the menu. There was salmon, there was shrimp, there was scallops, there was 2 types of beef.
Yes.
There was chicken. So the usual teppanyaki fare, the usual Japanese hibachi, you got to choose 2 of those. I went with the salmon and the shrimp.
I went with the shrimp and the filet mignon. The other steak that you could have gotten was the New York strip, but I went with the filet mignon.
Okay, and the little guy and Grandma both doubled up on their chicken. Chicken teriyaki was I didn't taste it. It must have been good. The little guy ate all of his and some of Grandma's. And then, of course, there was the fried rice. You get a dinner and a show with a teppanyaki restaurant like this. There's singing, there's jokes, etc., and some sleight of hand with the utensils. So that was good. I thought the food overall was very good, flavorful. The only thing I didn't like was that because I had only seafood, he prepared the seafood last. So I felt like I was the last person eating because I was the last person to get my food. And I had just the salmon and the shrimp. And if you had gotten chicken and shrimp or something else in a seafood, you would have gotten your meat first and then the seafood. And I was just sat there waiting for my seafood, eating the rice. The rice was good. Heavy on the garlic.
Yes. The filet mignon, I had it rare. In my experience from other teppanyakis, they tend to overcook it because they do slice it up, and so it gets cooked a little faster. So I asked for it this time rare, and it actually came out the way I would have liked it, which was more closer to medium rare. So for anyone who likes their steak a little medium rare, maybe ask for it rare.
Okay, so the last course, of course, not to overuse the word course, but the last course was the dessert course, the sweet course, and there was the mochi ice cream, and you could have gotten the fruit sushi. So I think everyone in our party got the ice cream.
Yes.
And I don't think anyone liked the outer layer of the ice cream, but everyone seemed to have eaten the inside of the ice cream.
Yeah. The outer shell was a gelatin. I didn't mind it.
Okay, so let's talk about the shrimp in the seafood. And we were both discussing how we felt like the shrimp felt like bagged frozen shrimp. It didn't taste bad, but it was not the freshness of the shrimp that we've had in other specialty restaurants. Up until this point, this is the only time I've complained about the shrimp in any of the restaurants. So I wish that had been less of a frozen bag shrimp sort of feel, but otherwise it was flavorful, of course, because you should have seen the amount of butter that went onto that grill. So that with the soy sauce or teriyaki sauce, it was fine. And my salmon, I thought my salmon was good. It was like sort of like a salmon steak where they had taken the bones out of the center. There were no bones in it, so it had been completely deboned. And it felt to me like one of the sides was slightly overcooked and the other one was cooked perfectly. And then in the end, he asked if I wanted the salmon roe on top. And I did put it on for him, not for me. Somebody ate half of my salmon.
Oh, I thought you were offering half of it. You know, and I think she was just offering the salmon roe, which is which she got for me. But when she handed me the plate, I took some of the salmon, of course, with the
He
roe.
took half the salmon and the half that was really tasting good to me, of course. So this is a, I believe, $45 per person experience. We have been eating at all of the specialty restaurants because we have Premier, and that means on this cruise anyway that we have unlimited dining for the specialty.
Yep.
What is not included is the experiential dining, so that would be Spellbound or Love by Brito are not included. Those are extra. So we, by the end of this cruise, as of tomorrow, we will have gone through all of the specialty restaurants, and there are 2 casualty restaurants. There are 2 casual restaurants that we haven't gone to yet, Alfredo's Pizzeria and O'Malley's. But those are included.
And Makoto.
Oh yes, that's right, the sushi place.
Which I'm going to try to get to, and if I do, I will let you know how it turns out.
We'll do a separate video on that if we do happen to make it there. But going back to Teppanyaki, $45. I don't know if I would rush back to do this one.
You know, after a couple of different teppanyaki, the shows have become standard. I think we know what to expect already. A lot of times it's the same songs also. It's the standard songs that everyone knows, that everyone will participate in singing. So I think we've gotten used to the show itself. Maybe they need to change it up, upgrade it, do different songs, do different routines with the spatula, and then maybe it'll be something a little more new that we would want to try.
Exactly. So if you've not done teppanyaki before, if you're curious, if you are on Premiere and you I don't know that I would do this. I would only do this if I were on Premiere and I had an extra night and there was no other place that I wanted to repeat. Then maybe I would do this one. But if you've done teppanyaki on any other cruise ship before, the jokes are the same, as Paul was saying. The songs are exactly the same. You know, the snake egg roll is all the same. The heart. Only thing they didn't do was the beating heart, but all the songs are the same. So I don't know if I would do it. It was not special, and if I did not have Premiere, I don't think I would do it at all. I think I would skip it. All right, I hope that you have enjoyed our take on teppanyaki here aboard the Beautiful Sun Princess. Do be sure to stay tuned for our next specialty reservation, which will be we're going to the Catch. That's tomorrow night. But we have been to Butcher Block by Dario. We have been to Sabatini's. This is now Teppanyaki. We are clearing the board so that you guys get to hear what the experience is like, and you get to make a decision as to whether or not you want to do these restaurants and whether or not it's worth the upcharge for you. So if you have been to Teppanyaki here on Sun Princess before, what did you think? Would you spend the money on it? Would you tell your friends to go ahead and do this particular restaurant? Let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you know when the next adventure begins. And no matter where your next adventures take you, we hope that you enjoy the journey. Bye now.
Bye.